Y'all, my ring light is falling apart. I need to do one. It's like so slanted. How are you doing, Virgo? I hope y'all are doing well. I missed you guys so much. I had to take a little break because I'm doing my yoga teacher training and it was just all too much at once. But thank you guys so much for your patience. We're gonna tap in for or not Virgo season, for Leo season, just to see what's coming your way. What can you expect? And Leo season is going to be July 23rd to August 22nd. So that'll be your time frame for this. But you know, time's fluid. Just apply it when it feels right. Whenever you're finding this, perfect, great, love it. Okay. But yeah, let's tap in. Let's see what's going on for you. While I was getting into the energy, I literally like stopped shuffling and went to like change the title on the Leo reading I just did. And then I came back and I was just like, that was like crazy to do that. Just end their shuffling and prayer and just jump in to Leo. So I feel like you guys may be feeling maybe ignored, or maybe you're not feeling like your feelings are being considered. You could feel like you're always on the back burner or just not a priority. That's what I feel. So maybe you're wishing someone gave you more time, attention, energy, or maybe you're needing that from yourself. Maybe you're always ready to help somebody else, but you're not there for yourself. So we'll see what comes out, what the vibe is. Okay. We've got bottom of the deck. We have joy, we have belonging, new direction. So yeah, I definitely feel like you are tapping more into what makes you happy. You don't want like someone to give you attention and energy. You don't want to have to be like put on a to-do list. Like you just want someone, friends, family, whoever, that would do that just naturally. You want someone who calls you because they're thinking of you, not someone who feels like, oh, I have to call Virgo or they're gonna be upset. Like I feel like that's the redirection that we're having. That's the awakening. It's just realizing that you do want more joy and belonging and happiness, and you don't have to beg for it. So let's see what's coming out. Okay. I'm going to take that one. These are crazy. That's way too many. Let's see, though. We are going to do some zodiac messages here, and then we will do past, present, future, tap into some angel messages, and then we will get into love. Okay, so we have 7 Virgo, your energy. We love to see it. This is endeavor. You reap what you sow. Eclipse in Capricorn, new direction, reevaluating success. So, yeah, it's all about you and what is it that you deem successful? Like, does success mean to you mean a big, happy family? Does it mean your own business? Does it mean traveling the world? Like, we all have our different definitions of what success, of what friendship, love looks like. So I feel like right now you're really putting the time in to not only find out what that is for you, but also you are taking the time to put that action in there. Like say you do want someone to be a good friend to you. So then you're going to be a good friend to other people or to yourself. So that way you're in alignment with that energy. You're putting in the work to get what matters to you. And you're realizing you've been investing time and energy into things that may not be as important to you, or at least maybe they're not as important as they used to be, which is okay. All righty. Let's get some past present messages. Bottom of the deck, Virgo, we have Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Swords, the Chariot. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely like, I feel like you're coming to terms with some things with this Temperance energy. I feel like you're realizing, I've learned some things. I wouldn't be who I was without these situations, but I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to make peace, harmony with some things. Yeah, like you see things very, very clearly with that Ace of Swords. All right. There's truth, there's realizations. But with the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, now you're taking action based on these realizations. Whereas in the past, you may have taken time to really accept these things. Now you've accepted them. Now it's time to start those chapters. This is all about like you've learned a lot here. There's a lot of experience you've gained, and it's time to move on. There's something that like I feel like it can't teach you anymore. And so now it's time to just continue on your journey. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's put the recent past for Virgo, please, and thank you, recent past. How are you guys doing, Virgo? Okay. Okay. All right. All right, Virgo, recent past. Yes. All right, we have the Page of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Strength card. Could be dealing with a Leo there. Death card, Scorpio, King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Four of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Ooh. Yeah, I see it. Okay, so definitely in the recent past, you may have walked away from a a long-standing relationship, marriage. It could even be a friendship, or you may have been like, I'm leaving my family in their ways. Um, This could also be you felt like someone left you, but based on the energy I'm getting, I feel like you're realizing or you realized that it is your time to kind of rip the band-aid off, go on your own, walk away from a situation. All right, with the death card here too, like whether it's family or not, there's definitely it was a very close tie. Or you had to walk away from something to find that balanced relationship. I feel like you walk away though from something. And nothing lasts forever, right? Sometimes you got to walk away. That doesn't make you bad or make the other person bad, right? But this was a result of really deep thinking, okay? This wasn't like an impulsive decision. This didn't come out of nowhere. Someone really sat with this and reflected, and through that they realized more. You realize you needed more here, Virgo. With the strength card, this is you, walking dude, right? Because if you hadn't experienced this, you wouldn't be the same person you are today. And if you didn't walk away, you wouldn't be, elevating your life and going towards bigger and better. Same with whatever you're walking away from. If you weren't walking away from it, that would still be out of alignment, right? But the Page of Cups, again, like this wasn't like something impulsive, like it caught you by surprise. You weren't looking forward to having to reflect and walk away from something that you've been in for a long time. That's not what you want to do, but you couldn't deny that it was time, you know? And you really got to the point where you understood that new beginnings happen because of endings. So I feel like you really had to make peace with this and sit with it for a while, but now you got to do what you got to do. And there could be some people that are on the other side of this that may not understand, or they may think you're selfish, but I think later in life everyone's going to appreciate this experience. Yeah, it's like you have to gain the confidence to just kind of walk away from something. And I feel like you knew that you were going to look like the bad guy, but you were just like, I'd be the bad guy if I stayed too and did this 10 years later. Either way, it was never going to be like the right time. So it is what it is. I feel it. All right, let's see what's going on in the present. Thank you. Present energy for Virgo. Whoa. I really do fuck myself. It's like kind of crazy. Okay, we've got the Six of Pentacles, Magician, Six of Cups, Six of Swords, Seven of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I mean, lots of sixes, so you guys could be seeing six a lot. Basically, I feel like this is you just kind of having the courage to walk away from something. And I feel like you're doing so in a way to protect something that's coming your way. Like, I feel like you know that you are deserving of something that's better. I feel like you know your worth. You're willing to put in the action and determination to go towards what you're worth, what you're worthy of. Like, it's not about like if you think you're worthy or anything. It's not. It's about not letting distractions get you off this path. And for some of you, it's definitely a distraction, a person that you have a lot of history with. And this person could really rely on you a lot, or you rely on them a lot. But it was definitely, you know, You've learned some things. You've gained your wisdom. It's time to move forward and really believe in yourself. This feels like maybe it could be slightly codependent. And I said that about Leo's reading too. But it's like you and this person, maybe you grew together at one point, but now it's just like you guys are leaning on each other too much, or it's imbalanced, and you kind of have to go off on your own to believe in yourself. That's what it feels like, you know? Because both these cards, they're like handing things out. So I feel like, you know, you and this person, you help them, they probably helped you at some point, but now it's time to help yourself go off on your own. It's time to leave a comfort zone. Yeah, it's time you got to listen to your intuition with this one. This is a big decision to make, but you got to trust yourself here. I definitely feel like there's been, some clarity in regards to a partnership that someone's ready. Someone's definitely ready to start their own thing, but in order to do that, you're going to have to make some hard decisions, break some hearts, disappoint some people, but that's the that's showbiz, baby. I don't know what I'm talking about. Not showbiz, but whatever. Yeah, I get it. It's hard to do things like that, but think of it this way. The more you free yourself to go towards something, the more you free this other person to. And even though they may not see it that way, eventually they will, and honestly, that's not on you to like sort through that journey for them. And maybe it's going to be hard on you too, but like you just got to get it over with because don't you want to get that process going? Like why delay the inevitable, especially when it's an uncomfortable inevitable. But let's see what's going on in the future for you, Virgo. Then we'll tap into some angel messages and close out with love. Boy. Okay. All right, we've got the 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords. Yeah. The Empress. Love that. The 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Here's the deal, Virgo. Like I feel like the Empress is your energy. I feel like this is where you're going towards. But there's so much like overthinking and worry in regards to, okay, I know where I want to go. I know who I want to be. And I know this person, this situation can't come with me. What do I do about it? I understand it's uncomfortable. Confrontation is uncomfortable, right? That's normal. But if you're letting that hold you back is up to you, though. You know what I mean? If you handle it with kindness, how someone reacts is really out of your control, Like if you communicate to the best of your ability, if you're understanding, if you're empathetic, compassionate, if someone's not going to take it right, they're never going to take it right. You know what I mean? And there's never a good time, comfortable time to, you know, have conversations like this. So you can't wait for like, oh, this will be the perfect time. Like, no, it's never going to be perfect. It's never going to feel good. So just do it. What's worse than this is prolonging it. That's what I will not say at school. Okay. Staying in something just because it's comfortable. You don't want to deal with the discomfort of walking away. That's not fair. So I would think of it that way. Like I'd rather be honest now than prolong it, right? Because 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords. I mean, this is definitely weighing on your shoulders, but you're almost like to the end here. Like you're at your wit's end almost, I'm feeling. Because if this is where you're supposed to be, on your throne, in your Empress energy, living a luxurious life, that's not your drive. This is not the vibe. You know what I mean? And you're really like forcing yourself to stay somewhere that doesn't make sense. So it's time to, time to walk it out. Now walk it out. That's what I said. That's so funny. And then we got the 4 of Cups, 2 of Cups. So yeah, there's no denying that this person means a lot to you. And that's why I say, I respect that. I understand that. But you have to matter a lot to you too. You know what I mean? So treat this with the most kindness, love, respect, support that you can. But don't put yourself on the back burner for somebody else. That's simply not fair. And that will only lead to resentment, overthinking, all that stuff. I don't want that. You're ready to move forward, so you got to be honest about that. Okay? And the best way to approach this is with your heart and honesty, because it's time to disconnect. Release yourself, okay? Release yourself. Fierce. All right, let's get some and see, let your inner hero out. A leap of faith. I'm looking at these zodiac messages. Know that in the end, you're going to look like a hero. Like that person's going to be like, I'm so glad Virgo did that to me, because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have met this person. I wouldn't be here. So, like, you're going to be the catalyst for a lot of change. And it's comfortable to be in that role, but it's always beautiful, right? I mean, think of me. Like when I do my ceremonies and shit, people are very uncomfortable, but I have them push through that discomfort, feel those feelings, and then they feel so much lighter and better. I'm just saying. All right, let's get some angel messages for you, and then we'll move on to love. And if this resonated, let me know with a like, a comment. I love to hear from you guys. Love to see how it's like playing out in your own life. And definitely subscribe, you know the deal. All right. Okay. Final bits of advice for you. We have healing and support. So yeah, this is going to be a very healing thing, whether it's something that like brings up the emotions to be healed, or whether later on the road it's like the catalyst for the healing, whatever. This is something that is healing. You have support, you are strong, you are stable, you can do this, you can get through this, self-belief, believe in yourself, Virgo. Don't manifest the outcome you don't want, right? We have transience, we have presence, nurturing, harmony. Yeah, it's definitely time to be more present and more like involved in your feelings, nurture yourself, provide yourself with that love and support, because through that, I feel like it'll make it easier for you to kind of rip this band-aid off and deal with the situation. But also you'll be able to do it from like a healing, compassionate space rather than like defensive or anxious or worried. All right, we're going to close out with some love messages. So this is, whether you're single, married, whatever, just take it how it applies for yourself. You know the deal. You know the type, loud as a motorbike, but wouldn't bust a grape in a food fight. Bonus points if you guys know what that song is. I'm singing. I should start doing that. I'm always singing on here. Okay, last little bit for love, if you are interested. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You'll be surprised where it leads. I mean, that's pretty clear. Time to go with the flow. Time to follow your gut with this. Because resisting it is going to cause the problem that you're trying to avoid. You know what I mean? Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, it will manifest physically. I feel like some of y'all needed to know that. To know that like your soulmate is not yet with you. And by the way, we have multiple, more than one. Everyone's a soulmate, really. But some of you guys I hear like, oh, well, this is my soulmate. No, it's not. No, it's not. You know what I mean? And I always tell people, then why would your soulmate treat you like that? Don't you want to feel better when you're with your soulmate? Because your soulmate can be anything you want. So why settle? All right. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Yeah, it's definitely time for you guys to accept something. Something's out of your control. Something's not working anymore. Better is here for you, ready to come in for you, but you're trying to fit a square peg in a round hole and it's not making sense. I mean, cards is kind of crazy. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Okay, that's a really good point too. If you guys aren't wanting to break away from something, then you need to accept it and to make some sort of compromise. If you want to stay with something, it's not bringing you happiness, fulfillment, then you got to compromise. But if you want to compromise, let something go. All right, sexual union, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. Okay. Getting nasty, baby. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. I definitely feel like someone is trying to force something. As soon as let something go, exactly what they want is going to come. That's just what I'm feeling. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Yeah. You got to let something go, or at least release your grip and attack expectation on it. Something's not jiving. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at time. I definitely think it's time to let something go, Virgo. It's going to be uncomfortable, but it's going to be amazing. So just get the ball rolling so you can get to the good stuff, right? All right. Thank you guys for watching. And let me know if that resonated with a like, a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you would like to know more about me, my services, my website is linked down below. I do one-on-one tarot readings and healing ceremonies, so look into it. I also have a newsletter on my website if you guys want to sign up for that. It's a great way to get free spiritual guidance, and I send out coupons, discounts, exclusive content, things like that. So check it out. But you have a beautiful rest of your day, Virgo. Trust yourself, release yourself. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.